Hey, hello everybody, it's Tran here, we're back on Ruina. Last time we defeated Hawkman's second abnormality, which was the price of silence. And now instead of beating the second abnormality, because that would be just very monotonous, we're going to beat a reception here. We are going to finally finish up the Star of the City receptions with beating of Xiao, and Xiao, and I have two floors here, Yesod and Bina. I'll use them in hopes of beating Xiao. Yesod is here, so Maxim's page can deal a lot of blunt damage, and with Maximum Crash and the abnormality page, Metal Ringing, Metal Ringing, it can inflict a lot of paralysis and bind, helping us a lot during the fight. Of course we have the Purportier, Nikolai, Essa and Deserted Yan, those all have speed 3 and we want to have speed 3 in all of them because it will be a very long fight. As a backup plan we have Bina here. Bina wears of course her personal brand of Philosophy's page. Here's also Gloria, Hubert, Lowell and Rudolph. Rudolph is supposed to inflict a lot of stagger damage. Anton is here just because he's a very nice page with speed 3. Hubert and Gloria are obvious picks and Bina really cannot do anything about that. So yeah, let's just jump into it. I'll also have to read the story, even though I know how it's going to go. You got 2 books of Shan, 36 books of Devastation section 1 because I farmed them up a lot, and we got 2 books of Lowell, so we in essence have 2 tries in this fight. And if I don't get it now, I will be very upset. Also, the update is out right now, the big update to the story, and I've seen a bit of it and it looks great. I really want to get to that. But for now we have Xiao, and we must beat her.
내게 더 들을 이야기는 없다. 죽음이 두렵다면 혼자서 도망쳐.
Yeah, they were in the library the whole time.
제가 고작 죽는 것이 두려워 부장님까지 끌고 나왔겠습니까?
그렇다면 이런 짓을 하는 이유가 있을 것 아니냐? 만약 변변치 않은 이유라면 지금 이 행동을 그냥 넘길 순 없을 거다.
She sounds very angry.
부장님, 지금 이 상태로 싸우는 건 개싸움에 불과하다는 걸 부장님도 아시지 않습니까?
비켜! 길을 비켜라. 나는 매우 침착하니.
I guess she hit him. Not.
지금의 부장님은 저 하나도 막아내지 못하십니다. 앞도 안 보고 내달려 칼을 휘두르는 걸 어느 누가 침착하다고 합니까?
어차피 없애야 할 상대들이다. 오히려 두려움에 휘둘리지 않고 굳센 마음으로 칼을 잡는 것이 좋지 않은가?
그럴 상대라고 해도 자신을 잃어버린 칼부림은 의미 없고 유치한 복수가 될 뿐입니다. 적을 상대하는 데 필요한 것이 분노라지만 그 정도가 지나치면 자신에게 돌아오는 독이
Yeah,
됩니다.
we've heard about the blade that you can cut yourself with.
분노로 일어서지 말아야 함은 부장님께서 제일 잘 알고 계시지 않았습니까? 칼날이 어디로 향하는지 보지 못한다면
Yeah.
피를 흘리는 건 자신이라고 가르침을 준 사람은
내 것을 앗아간 그들에게 보여야 할 마음가짐이란 없다. 뻔뻔하게도 그것과 우리의 목숨을 걸고 내 길을 제안했지. 웃기지도 않는건.
I mean, the section 2 also got a sash over, so it's their fault.
내가
ultimately.
과연 그들에게 보여야 할 예의란 게 있는가?
그렇다고 해. 로엘은 그렇게 대응하지 않았을 거야.
And he hit her.
샤오, 제발 정신을 차려.
미리스, 나도 알고 있다. 그들 또한 정당한 대가를 걸고
오케이.
내기를 했고 패했기 때문에 응당 맞는 대가를 치렀다는 것을
I thought she didn't know
전부
that.
알고 있단 말이다. 하지만 인정할 수 없는 걸 어떡하나? 그것이 온전한 그들의 의지라고 할 수 있는가? 그 결정에서 조금의 압박도 없었겠냔 말이다. 그런 생각이 들 때마다 난 냉정하게 상황 판단을 할 수가 없었다.
춘과 협회원들이 죽어서 그래서 이러는 거야?
그래. 나도 처음에는 내 몸만 지키면 된다고 생각했지. 로웰의 책만 얻을 수 있다면 이 모든 것이 끝나고 불인인열 한들 주변이 어떻든 상관하지 않겠다고 생각했다.
I love the voice acting here. The voice actress really feels like she is tired after a fight, and she takes those kinds of breaths after sentences. It's really cool.
하지만 한 명씩 죽어나가는 걸 보니 생각이 흔들리더군. 내가 정말 옳은 길을 가고 있는가?
And she started to develop ego.
정말 오로지 나만 생각하는 게 사람으로서 옳은 일이냔 말이다.
A manifest ego, rather.
나를 믿고 따르는 이들이 죽었는데 이를 묵인하고 계속 앞을 향해야 하는가? 나 하나밖에 모르는 이기적인 마음이 남에게 피해를 주는데 선택을 해야 한다면 어느 쪽의 피해를 감수해야 하는가? 나인가? 너희인가? 미리스, 답해다오. 무엇을 더 중요히 여겨야 할지.
Well, you really cannot escape the robbery, so we'll have to go and get the Book of Noble.
난 그것에 대한 답을 너에게 줄 수 없어. 내가 어떻게 너보다 더 많은 걸 알고 있겠어. 네가 알고 있듯 난 너보다 현명하지 않아. 하지만 샤오, 나를 포함해 너를 따라온 이들은 그 누구의 강요도 받지 않았어.
Yeah.
우리가 믿고 따르는 것에 대체 어떤 압박이 있겠어? 매몰차다고 할 수 있지만 모든 이가 그렇듯 권세를 쫓아왔다면 그 힘이 쇠해졌을 때 떠났겠지.
Yeah, her losing her post as the director of Section 1 actually, I guess, helped her understand that all of her subordinates aren't there for her power and really want to help her.
넌 리우 일과 부장을 그만뒀어. 이제 우리에게 압박을 줄 수 있는 존재도 아니고 우리가 의무적으로 믿고 따라야 하는 존재도 아니야.
너희가 날 믿고 움직일 수 있듯 나도 계속 믿던 걸 따르면 된다는 건가? 향이 좋은 차를 반나절 마신다 한들 그 향이 처음과 같아야 한다는 거겠지.
What kind of metaphor is that? Really? This is your comparison to what you're going through. Okay.
무슨 이 세상의 것이 아닌 듯한 따뜻하고 아름다운 목소리가.
Yeah, we heard about these voices from Gebura, or Gebura. Gebura heard the voices every time she used her ego. And as we've seen in the show, she is slowly developing her ego. You can see this horn here. You know, humans don't usually get horns, as well as scales that are kind of draconic. So she is manifesting ego and she hears a voice.
우리 둘의 소리밖에 안 들리는데 무슨 말을 하는 거야?
But the voice can be only heard by her. Miras does not have any ego abilities, so he doesn't hear the voice. And even if he did, he would hear his own voice, not the one Xiao hears.
네 말은 틀려. 아니, 맞을지도 모르지. 내가 이기적이라고? 난 그렇게 생각하지 않아.
I kind of dislike Xiao for her long monologues and asking rhetorical questions. Because while it might be pretty cool at first, but the excessive amount of dialogue she goes through kind of tires you out if you've already read this whole and then lost to her a couple of times and now you have to read it again because you lost the entirety of the episode.
인간은 혼자서 살아갈 수 없다. 그렇게 된다면 금방 다른 누군가가 필요해. 그래, 내가 살려줄 사람. 그리고 내가 길을 쓰고 살아야 하는 이유가 되어줄 사람. 내가 곁에 있음으로써 다른 누군가가 살아갈 수 있고 그 사람이 죽지 않을 수 있음과 동시에 너희를 지키며 나 또한 지키는 방법. 내가 죽어서는 안 된다. 나를 챙기는 것이 곧 주위를 챙기는 것.
That's basically what being a director is, isn't it? In a company when all people kill and die. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't die. So your people have a commander. Well, there really is only one person of those people right now, but it's okay.
그러니까 네 말은 맞지 않아. 그런 꼬임에 넘어가지 않아. 그래. 이기적인 마음을 나쁘게 볼 수 없다는 건 이런 의미겠지.
When did he say that? I guess in Audio Section 1?
미안하다. 제 감정을 못 이겨
Okay, this looks
울고기
really cool.
이끌지 못했구나.
So you see, she did develop her ego fully now. As you can see, she had a suit on, and now she has this kind of medieval armor with a pretty cool dragon, which is kind of exactly similar to the ones she had in her suit. And she is now covered in scales, and she did not get another horn, which is kind of interesting.
내게 그리고 모두에게 사과하는 건 이번이 마지막일 거야. 메리스, 난 당장 어두움으로 앞을 볼 수가 없다. 사실은 두렵고 그렇기에 가끔 잘못된 길로 갈 수 있어. 하지만 굳세게 나아가면 끝내 옳은 길로 갈 수 있겠지. 앞이 안 보이는 거지. 길이 없는 것은 아니니.
설마 에고를 발현한 건가?
Yeah, she did, and it looks. It had a lot of cracks in it, so you could tell it isn't fully manifested and it isn't like perfect. It's exactly like Philip's ego, where it wasn't perfect.
필립처럼 불완전하지만 에고에 가까운 모습이었어.
Exactly, it is incomplete like Philip's.
혼자서 중얼거리기까지 하던데 누군가와 대화를 하는 것 같았다니까.
우리는 들을 수 없었지만 샤오, 그는 들을 수 있는 목소리.
She said Xiao in such a way. Okay.
마치 환상체 같군.
Then how to speak what? What do you mean using the ego?
환상체 같다니?
Yeah, exactly. What do you mean by that?
이곳에서 환상체의 힘을 빌릴 때도 무슨 목소리가 들리거든.
Yeah, okay, he meant ego.
그 목소리는 다른 사서가 들을 수 없어. 오직 나에게만 들리지. 어떨 때는 머리가 울릴 정도로 분노에 가득 찬 소리가 들리고 어떨 때는 너무 슬픈 울음소리가 들릴 때도 있고.
Oh wow, he's become a JPEG. What kind of resolution is this? What happened? Angela looks alright around this fact.
어쩌다 보니 내가 그 목소리에 동요한다고 해야 하나? 나 역시 속에서 무언가 끓어오르거나 갑자기 머릿속이 차가워지기도 해.
너와 게브라가 듣는 목소리와 저 목소리는 무언가 다른 것 같아.
Angela also thinks a bit. No, okay, she's not that blurry. I guess this is partly due to the new update. I guess they fucked up around sprite. How could they do that? I don't know.
어떤 점이?
너희가 듣는 목소리는 일방적으로 자기가 하고 싶은 말을 할 뿐이야. 하지만 샤오와 그 목소리는 대화를 하고 있었어. 듣는 사람이 어떻게 되기를 바라느냐
I guess
속삭이고 있는 것 같은 대화였지.
I guess it can mean that she'll get her full ego, because I know there is a second part of the fight, and Rachel died here, so yeah, that might be the second part of her ego.
잘 모르겠네. 그 둘이 명확히 다르다는 이유는 아직 없으니. 어쨌든 다른 의미로 괴물 같은 저 녀석을 접대하는 게 먼저겠지. 막막하구만.
And here we are. We have to fight Xiao and Mirrors. Xiao has 400 HP, Mirrors has 19.6. They both have Shimmering, meaning that they are bosses. Interesting fact, Xiao has Shimmering for 1 cost and Mirrors for 0, I don't know why. Okay, he has single strike that only buffs 1 page, so that isn't very difficult to fight against. But they have a new page, which is Coordinated Assault. Combat start, give 1 strength to protection and 2 stagger protection to a random other ally. This means that they can buff each other a lot. And knowing that they have 3 speed dice, you can see it, but there is 3 speed dice. I mean, there are 3 speed dice. It will be pretty difficult for us to fight against Coordinated Assault, though I believe only one of them uses at a time. Xiao has Pheromones again, Force of Wildfire, High Fire, Signal Brushwood, so the same thing. Also, she has single point type, but she doesn't have singular strike. The attacks don't seem to be too difficult outside of Coordinated Assault, Emotional Turbulence, and Favorite Emotions, so those can deal a lot of damage to us. Well, actually, Fire Dragon Slash can do that too. And we have Regent on Love, which will be our most important page to fight against. As it is a 37, 8 to 10, 8 to 20 boost individual mass attack page, we want to stagger mirrors before she can use it, because if we stagger mirrors, he won't use Coordinated Assault at that turn, and we'd really want to not take that much damage. So we start with Yesod, and I really hope the Purple Chair is built well enough so I can use her. Oh, we see the slash instance here. Does it mean that we'll start in the slash instance? Let's see. Oh, that was a long loading time. No, we started in the Guardian since. Wait. Did they change it? I thought when I fought Xiao the first time, or Xiao, she had a 399 HP because mirrors hit her. That was like a cool detail, but now it's gone, I guess. Okay, now for the actual attacks. Here we have Coordinated Assault being played on the first scene. And we have Identify Weak Point against that. I guess let's go like that and add a Frontal Assault. We want to use all of our wanted attacks on mirrors, because we really want to kill him first, as I already said. For this, stagger protection, yeah, we'll have that on Essers here. Fire Revolts, we can go for quick suppression, but we have slightly lower rolls, so maybe actually Battle Command. Now graze the grass here. Emotional Turbulence. Let's actually go for Separate Barrier on this attack, so the Carter dice can work against this Emotional Turbulence, and we'll also go for Smoking Pipe. Anywhere really. Now Bulky Impact plus Graze the Grass. This worked like a charm, okay. We only did one attack with Identify Weak Point. Wow, we lost second clash with Subfiguration. I hate to see that. Okay, we take a lot of damage already. And I really don't like that. Supreme Barrier can easily give us a lot of stagger damage on mirrors, which is great. Okay, we still don't have first emotion level, so we have it to 0. Then additional realization gain, what is that? I don't know. Okay. In Ada, let's go for an ramp here. We want to get emotions on Eliza here, as well as Gia. Well, that isn't the greatest stack to be getting emotions on. Maybe let's go first Velocity and Single Point Step, and then unlock one here. Then something like Quick Suppression. Okay. There are a lot of attacks on this. We really don't like that. I guess let's go for these kinds of pages. We can give stagger protection and also normal protection. Probably here, I guess. No, let's do it. Let's give it to Fusion. Now let's set and execute. Slashing damage is the best type of damage against mirrors, and also unlock one. We can't go for energy conversion here, but I think we'll get the new emotion level, so it will be alright. Let's not go for another page here. And I guess we're done. Wow. Okay, we tied the third clash. We took 10 damage from that. I didn't like it at all. But he also broke through the counter die. Nice. Okay. We almost don't take damage. Oh, we actually recover stagger resist with parry. Okay. Now we didn't get the page we wanted to get. Well, I don't like it at all. I think let's give charge the purple chair here. And let's actually change our stance. Let's probably go for slashing stance. And let's use Violet Blade here. As well as All Out War on this inner order. 3 attacks. Pretty strong attacks, sadly. Well, except for Frontal Assault, which we will clash with using energy conversion. I really want to hit that first attack. I hope we do. I guess we'll have to clash with Ruina here. Let's clash against Fiery Volts at an energy conversion on top. We don't have any speed here, which is a problem. Multi-slash and I guess unlock 2. Here we'll go for leap and absorb impact. We still cannot use the Sorted Blade. I'd really like to. Target draws on page. Okay, we can use it here. We drew Vapor, which is actually a nice page. Let's go for Vapor instead of Violet Blade. Okay, we'll have to clash here and unlock 2 there. I mean unlock 3. I hope it will be enough to stagger mirrors. If we don't, well, that's a problem. Literally don't take any physical damage from that. Vapor does a lot of damage, which is great to see. Okay. Nice, we won the clash. Very unexpected. Oh, we actually even hit energy conversion. That's also very cool. Sadly no stagger, that was very close. Without Ringer we give that to either Eugene or Eliza. I think we'll go for Eliza. He actually didn't go for coordinated assault, which is great for us. Now for the actual mass attack page. This will be a bit problematic as well, we have 2 strengths here, so you might want to give it a try. We cannot use disposal still. Let's go for quick suppression. Against this emotional turbulence. Still cannot use this little blade, sadly. That's not too great. I guess we don't really care. We'll have to take the second attack anyway. There also are ferment emotions, I don't like that at all. We can go for Mirror Storm first, actually. So I guess we'll do that. Even though we'll have to take a lot of damage on our Eugen. Oh, we have strengths here. Who has the worst clashes? I guess everybody has really bad clashes, so let's give strength here because this is actually the best clash. And we really want to at least try to win one. Okay. We start with Mirage Storm, that will do a lot of damage, it's actually insane. We'll kill Mirrors with Mirage Storm, okay. Wow, insane damage. And now we'll have to take as much. I actually didn't even clash with Silent Emotions, and I also didn't even use any attacks on Xiao. I am so dumb. Why wouldn't I change that? Still at 11 charge, which is enough to get buffs, but not enough to actually be useful. Identify weak point. I guess let's actually Iron Wall here, and then we'll use Will the City. Let's go for Serpent's Sword Technique. And a lot of multi-slashes here. Strengths here, okay. Hey, we won and tied, that's nice. Purple tier is just insane, I really love that page. We got staggered, okay. So this isn't going well, like at all. Just not even close to going well. We have no HP. Many of us are staggered, and I kind of am at loss of knowing what to do. Let's get Coffin out. Regret, of course, is the Eagle page of our choice. We'll use it right now. We'll also use Violet Blade here. We can finally go for Distorted Blade. Now we'll go for Concentration. Here, and we'll add a bulky impact on this attack. Strengths to Eliza. We'll go for Unlock 3. No, actually let's go Identify Weak Point into Unlock 3. Decided Blade of course wins the clash. That was 50 damage, that's insane. Oh, we are very close to staggering, and now we did, okay. So she stops taking damage after 100 HP, and we are at a very bad position.
전부 죽었구나. 아무도 남아있지 않아. 이곳에서 너희는 끝까지 나와 함께 싸웠고
And she goes for another
사라졌지.
I mean,
혼자
on another
남아있는
tirade.
모습이
I fucking hate this. She goes on another tirade about her being alone and letting everyone down, so yeah.
어둠밖에 없다. 앞이 보이지 않아.
I don't care, please just proceed to beating me
어디로
up.
나아가야 할까? 발을 내디딜 수 있는 용기는 어디에서 올까? 너희는 대체 무엇을 그리 끝까지 믿었나? 이길 수 있다는 희망, 굳센 지도자, 혹은 책을 얻겠다는 목적. 안타깝게도 지금은 대답을 들을 수가 없군. 하지만 생을 위해 숨이 잠시 머무르고 다시 돌아가기 위해 흩어지듯 언젠가 다시 너희를 만나 물을 날이 오겠지. 또 너인가? 끈질기게도 말을 거는군.
She's talking to the voice in her head.
난 내가 스스로 불러온 절망에 주저앉고 인간이 그리고 내가 극복하지 못할 건 없어. 참고 견뎌 굳세게 나아가면 최상의 결과에 도래할 것이라 믿고 있다.
Hey.
정말 순수하게 믿고 있어. 아니야. 그런 것에 주저앉을 필요 없어. 절망이 없다면 희망 또한 필요 없어져. 희망이 있기에 두려움이 생기지만 두려움이 있기에 용기가 존재하고 이 모든 게 없다면 삶이 없다. 내가 어떻게 이 생동함을 느끼지 않겠는가? 여전히 난 나를 위해 싸울 것이다. 나를 위해 목숨 바친 동료들을 무시하겠다는 게 아니야. 아니, 어쩌면 내가 여기서 너희 때문에 주저하는
So
것이
she is one of the lantern
무시하는
warrior.
행위일 수도 있지. 네 말은 끝까지 내 마음에 들지 않는군. 홀로 선 나무는 숲을 이룰 수 없다라. 재밌는 이야기야.
And this really cool effect plays as we get into the second fight. Xiao looks insane, 700 HP, 550 stagger resistance. 2 mass attack pages, Yazi. Mass attack on use gain 2 strength endurance next scene. Xiao Tia. Summation inflict 8 burn. I've actually never seen this page, I guess it is used later in the fight. Jiatou just defensive. Bian as well very defensive. Chiwen inflicts burn to Xiao. And Jinni inflicts 2 burn to all enemies on hit, a very strong attack, 15 to 28 if I'm not mistaken, so if Yisou doesn't work out, I'll go back to Gibura, not because of her strengths, but because really she has the Eagle Page vertical, Great Split vertical, which will probably be the only thing that can fight with Jinni. She has Shimmering of course, so she can run the pages or light. 9 Shield on the Dragon, all dice power plus 1 on the side of the scene inflict burn to all enemies. The burn is not that awful, but all dice power plus 1 can fuck us up really a lot. Pulao. When Pulao is active, all characters are uninfluenced by any effect on power for the scene. Pulao activates from on the first scene and then activates every 2 scenes. He has skill, every scene uses combat page that deals stagger damage to self but creates strength if it loses in a clash. Stagger resist is not fully recovered even if the character is restored from stagger or an act ends, meaning that we can easily stagger her if we hold on to the fight for long enough. Baksha. Take no damage from burn. When affected with a stagger element that isn't burn, reduce the amount by half, and the down does not go below 1. Further, of course, for the wildfire. Yeah. And Hagen Fire is probably the worst ability she has, as we take stagger damage equal to half of the burn damage. She has it before, but it is very important during this fight. She endures everything besides normal blunt physical damage and normal / stagger damage.
비록 혼자여도 밤은 찾아온다.
Let me tell you, as much as I don't like Xiao for her tirades, I cannot not respect this insane quality of design. This looks incredible. Also, she does have the second horn.
그리고 새벽이 오지 않는 밤은 없지.
And every night is followed by dawn.
한낮 사라질 별 따위가 떠오르는 태양의 빛을 이길 수 있을까?
I like that she said something about the star.
각오해라. 오늘 도시의 별 하나가 질 테니.
And she says another thing about the star, which bothers me a bit more than the first one. And we are back to Mila's songs. You don't know how many times I've listened to this. You really don't want to know that, but I did listen to this quite a lot. The song is called Iron Lotus by Millie, by Project Millie. I fucking love it, and let's beat her up. Okay. Fuck Guardian Stance. Let's go for Guardian Stance. We have overcharge in Guardian Stance, so we can deal a lot of damage here when it clashes. I think we'll do this. Even though Smoking Pipe doesn't have the best clashes, I think it will give us at least some ability to fight against her enormous damage. There's also draw a page here. That will be parry. Okay, maybe parry is a better alternative. Why not? I can't tell. No. One-sided attacks, I guess, because really Yan once again does not have anything that's usable right now. And we have to reuse unlock once again. The same thing can be said about Esra's page. He also has nothing that can be of any use. Second die here, those are counter dice. Let's go for Absorb Impact here. From 5 speed. And we'll add a leap. We do not clash with reverse scale. Because as you can see, she isn't affected by power. She'll get 4 strengths when losing a clash with reverse scale. While you'd think that it doesn't matter as well, nullified power is in play. The problem is that it, and by it I mean the full power, only starts at the scene after. So if we clash right now, the next scene there won't be any pull hour, meaning that we'll have to take a lot more damage that we will want. Also, I might want to go for Ruina around here that will win the clash for sure. And that's it. We take an attack from our skill. Okay. Oh, I like rolling overcharge. It always rolls such high numbers. Now we can deal some damage to her. And get light pages, you know, all the jazz. Like usual. Nice. We inflicted 3 paralysis on her, meaning that 3 dice will lose their maximum roll value by 3. Yeah. Now we have to clash with reverse scale, and she also has fucking favorite emotions. I hate it. She went reverse scale, yeah. We want to clash with reverse scale, as I already said. Let's pair here, or maybe rather Serpent Barrier. This might be a nice idea. Do we have... yeah, we have only target draws on page. Let's actually give strength here. What is the attack on Yan? It is Fire Dragon Slash. We can actually fight that using Baleful Brand. We will have to lose the first clash, I think. Another Fire Dragon Slash, we can go for Identify Weak Point. It is very strong. Let's go for Unlocked. Let's also go for Energy Conversion from 4 speed here and something like Crazy Grass from 7. We have 8 speed here. Why do we have that much speed when we really don't need it? Let's set up a lot of charge so we can get buffs next scene, even though it won't matter because Follow will be in play, but still. Next scene I think we'll have to change stances because our Guardian stance has no page draw at all. And we kind of want pages, you know. Nice, we used all of her counter dice in one attack. Oh, we got a lot of stagger damage there. Wow, We actually won all clashes except the third one. Nice blunt damage. Additional damage from refraction. Some stagger damage here. Did they lose the clash with reverse scale? No, now we did. Okay, we won the clash. We have incredible counter dice. Let's go for lemon actually, it's great I think. And let's go for some lemon here too. Now a mass tag page is used, as well as Palau and reverse skills that you don't have to clash with. Yazi is probably the best mass tag page to clash with Ruina against. Let's go for bulk impact here, as well as raise the grass. Some application on this one. G2, we can just ignore that, right? What is this stack? Fire Dragon Slash, okay. I guess let's go for Graze the Grass on it. And yeah, now we change to Bludgeon stance. Deep Drag will be our page of choice. And we'll also go for Smoking Pipe. Twice. Oh no, there was Genie. I didn't pay attention to that. Okay. That will be a bit problematic, I think. Page draw. Okay, maybe... no, we'll have to go for Will Freeze because we have no pages at all. I'm looking for a person who can use Soul Lemon right now. It costs 4, so we can go for it instead of Bulk Impact, even though we'll have to lose all of our pages. I mean light. We'll have enough pages for a long time. We also have smoke here, let's go for that. I guess that's it. Everybody defends from the first attack, and did everybody defend from the second attack? Okay, some lemon broke through some of them. We inflicted 5 paralysis already. That's insane. We take damage from Rescale, we didn't die. That's great. She has an incredible amount of debuffs. That's just insane. Okay, 2 of us burned up. Now we have to clash with her reverse scale so we can stagger her. She has 6 smokes, that's insane. And she has incredible amounts of bind. How does she have 3? Wow, what is that? Six to 8 on this roll. I think we can go for some lemon on this. Regret or Solemn Lemon? I don't know which one. we cannot win a clash with Sound Lemon actually. I've just counted that. And I really don't know what to use if not that. We don't have Ruina around, we cannot go for Ground Smash yet. Let's go for a great here and just hope that we roll higher. Enough for the other clashes. We really don't have many people to clash with. I mean to use during clashes. Let's see. Wow, really? Really now? Okay. Okay, we hit that. Nice, she's staggered. We are going to deal so much damage right now. Is this a kill? No way. Does he go in for the kill? Yes, he does. This is a win against Xiao. I really thought it will have to stagger her many times, but no, that isn't the case. We had to stagger her only once. I am so hyped that we beat her with one flaw. Like, yeah, we did lose 2 people. But we beat Xiao. Oh my god. Second attempt, actually. 3 books of Xiao, 1 book of mirrors. 3 dead people, actually. Who? How? What? Oh wait, at the end, Eliza died from burn. It would be so tragic if everyone died from burn. Or does it still count as a victory? Well, we had another flaw, so I guess it would have been a victory anyway. But wow, we won. I guess I'll have to farm it up to get her key page and a lot of her pages, but still, the fact that we even won here from second attempt, yeah, that's cool. Oh wow.
결국 샤오도 책이 되었네.
그래도 다른 녀석처럼 무너진 모습을 보이진 않았어. 저렇게까지 사람이 굳세게 나아갈 수 있나 싶었고. 무슨 생각을 그렇게 깊이 해?
필립과 샤오를 보고 나름대로 생각해봤어.
I've just realized
에고와 뒤틀림 사이의 관계를.
I've just realized the fact that I haven't even uploaded my previous video right now. Well, it's late for that, I guess. Well, yeah, I'll still upload it anyway, but it won't be on time. It'll be late by fucking 2 hours, really.
둘은 비슷하면서도 달랐지. 공통점이랑 차이점이 확실했으니까.
The thing that they had in common is burning everyone. I find it pretty cool that both Philip and Xiao manifested ego. Both manifested imperfect, but actually Xiao didn't got the perfect ego, but they both used fire. Does that mean that ego always involves fire? No, it doesn't, because Gibura doesn't use any fire, but I mean, does it mean like emotions, despair? That's why it's blazing. I don't know. We'll get the answers to that at the end of the game.
그래? 어떻게 생각하는데?
아마 뒤틀림 너머로 가지 않도록 잡아주는 게 있는 것 같아. 에고나 뒤틀림이 발현할 정도로 둘의 감정선은 불안정했어. 이기적인 마음.
자기 자신만 위하는 마음?
Yeah.
그래. 같은 이기적인 마음이어도 둘이 받아들인 건 달랐지만 어쨌든 그 마음은 자신을 바꿀 정도로 강한 힘이 있기에 그 둘은 불완전하지만 에고에 가까운 모습으로 변했어. 하지만 필립은 그조차 완전하지 못했지. 여전히 마음 한구석에서는 불신하는 마음이 있던 거야.
Distrust to his new powers.
그건 샤오도 마찬가지인 것 같던데. 처음부터 완전히 확신하는 느낌은 아니었지.
여기서 그 둘의 차이점이 나오는 거야. 난 그 이유가 그들만 들을 수 있었던 목소리에 있다고 추측해.
I guess
확실하진 않지만.
I guess the voices tell the ego user to stop, to give up. While Philip succumbed to those voices and became an abnormality, Xiao broke through them and actually got the complete ego.
목소리라.
그래. 필립은 오스왈드의 말에도 무너질 정도로 정신 플루토가 귀 기울이라는 그 목소리가 대체 무슨 말을 했는지 필립은 정말 그 목소리에 무너진 건지 잘 모르겠지만 샤오를 보면 조금은 추측할 수 있지. 샤오는 들리는 그 목소리에도 주저앉지 않고 오히려 더 견고해졌어.
In this, in fact, the voice actress said Xiao here, but it was instead the English translation has she instead of Xiao. Pretty cool.
그리고 완전한 자신만의 에고가 발현했고
맞아. 그 목소리에 대항할 수 있었던 이유.
전에 저 녀석이 말했던 대로 소중한 거니 뭐니 했던 그런 것들 아냐? 정확히는 인간을 움직이게 하는 그 모든 것 하나로 특정할 수 없겠지. 개개인이 소중히 여기는 건 다르니까. 아마 에고가 뒤틀림의 경계선을 넘어가지 않도록 잡아주는 게 아니려나. 항상 팽팽하게 외줄타기라는 거지. 자칫.
롤랑, 네 말이 맞는 것 같아.
하지만 이상해. 마음만으로 변할 수 없는 세상이라고. 적어도 이 도시는.
I guess it is. And also, this is the strength of light, and the light was supposed to change the city, so I guess. Well, nothing in the city works like that. Everything that was affected by light probably does.
이제 세상이 변하려나 보지.
그렇게 간단히 이야기할 수 있는 게 아니야. 도시의 생태를 뒤바꿀 정도의 힘은 언제 머리에서 손을 대도 이상한.
머리가 개입해도 변하는 건 없어. 똑같이 손님으로서 맞이해줄 뿐이지.
I really want to see a complete arbiter against us, and to get their page and use them in Bino. Impurity Story, a new status of our library. I've actually seen this one, and yeah, I don't think I have to tell you what it's about. I think the words that we'll hear right now will tell you that by themselves. Scene 7, Impurity Civitatis. And the reason I'm leaving is only because I'm looking for what I have lost. Oh, that's a cool picture. There is no voice acting, so I guess I'll just voice act for them. You mean the harsh memories of working in the Toffel Corporation? Yes, those cruel times. The things I didn't want to see are becoming faint. The things I didn't want to remember are melting away. When I close my eyes, the moments that come to remembrance are of 3 or 4 days ago, not a million years in the past. They are times of my own, claimed through my own choice. And the flow of time is faster than ever for me. I'm no longer shackled to the factor of perceiving the hours 100 times slower than humans do. Oh, so she is much closer to a human now, because she has a normal time perception. I feel happier with each new day, you know? I've never seen looking so happy before. Where do you think the city and its people that are breaking down because of disruption, though? That I can't quite receive with a smile. Still, the despicable man who had locked me up for 1 million years would fall to despair if he saw what's happening now. I don't think he would. I'm pretty sure he made Angela in for his purposes, and he wouldn't care about what she feels. Yes, he'll understand despair. Why? Why would he in despair? His idiotic and flawed plan caused more people to wallow in agony. He's going to pay his price in full soon enough. What is she going to do to Abe? He's dead already. You killed him, Angela. How are you even going to spite him even more? He's dead. Will she use light to revive Abe to just kill him one more time? About this revenge you're trying to get. Are you gonna bring down the whole city at the end of it? Yeah, okay, that's exactly what I was asking. Bring down? No, I told you my end before. I will become freelance with the librarians. On top of that, the formalities that are wandering inside this library like in physical form will be able to live. Well, shit. Garnering strength by devouring powerful individuals, the formalities will roam the city as they like. That's what my plan is. I'm setting them free to do whatever they want. Well, that's enough of fun, Angela, because it will ruin the entire city. And they'll leave a mark deeper than any distortion could do on the city. Holy shit, why would she do that? Why would she throw out abnormalities? Also, this is kind of similar to one of the bad endings in Lobotomy Corporation, where one of the forms of Ain, after you don't manage to tell him the truth, he brings all the abnormalities out of the facility and they start wreaking havoc, making other people abnormalities and all that jazz. So it is, if it is her aim, that would be very very close to the aim of one of Ain's clones, I guess. The one absolute and perfect book shall be the guide to teach me how to do it all. You've got the same ideas as the blue stick out there, huh? The two of you would make wonderful partners in crime. You're wrong. There's a lot of difference. I have no interest in beauty the distortions of the melodies can arouse. I simply want them to live as they wish, whether beautiful or unsightly. Besides, even if the blue vibrations and intentions were similar to mine, I would never give away my precious possession to a man like that. So you just want to feel the joy of vengeance, whatever the consequences of your actions might be. That's what I must do. I was forced to witness countless deaths while reciting a script like a prompters. Such things are all I could watch and learn. I have to do what I can do well. It's the only thing I know how to do. I have to feel joy as I witness the fall of the plan devised by the man I love yet hate. Even though it's not enjoyable to see the city and its people suffer because of me, I still have to feel happy. I am obliged to. It's what I've been waiting for until now. If I don't do this, I won't be compensated for the million years of lone suffering. Nowhere else would I be repaid. I still long for vengeance. However, forget it. I could spend all day thinking it over, but I'd reach the same conclusion regardless. That's an awful idea. That's actually is so dissatisfying to hear, because if she ruins the entire city's shambles, I'm mostly mad because that would make this game the conclusion of this universe, and no games for Project Moon is bad. I really like those games, so don't do it, Angela. Give me a third game. Well, there is a third game coming out, but I mean another sequel, because the game is kind of like a spin-off, I guess. Maybe not. We'll see. I'll find the one book at all costs and make my wish come true. If there is a next time, then it might be nice to have someone else to think about it together rather than grappling with it alone. I suppose it's not a bad idea. And then, as I previously said, I want to travel around the world. It will certainly be fun. Once I laid down all the burdens, of course. Alright, let's give it plan some good thought after we're done with everything. The passive transfer cost limit has increased from 10 to 12. That's insane. That's so good. Oh my fucking god. I'm happy to see that. Okay. We are in primitive civilizations now. There is exactly one reception here. It's not the final one, but it definitely looks like it. It is the Hannah Station reception. Does really need 3 books of those. We'll have to fight Jan again. I don't want to. I guess it's what I have to do. Let's burn the books of Mirrors and Xiao. We can get Regents of Love here, Big C, Beyond. A lot of pages, really. All of them are pretty cool. I really want the key page of Xiao, though. Please give that to me. Holy shit. We got the page. We got a lot of Beyond, which is the page that I wanted the most. We had this already, GR2. It's alright. Genie, we have one Genie now. And Regents of Love. It is resistant on use. Well, not that great, I guess. Why not Flame here? That's chance attack, okay. And Charismatic Sword, of course. So we got some pretty cool pages, so really I don't have to farm it up for the pages, but only for the Hannah Station. Okay. Now beware, Blue Star, as I am going to use a lot of pages on that fight. Also, we have a lot of pages like this where we have the Power Tier, this page, which is a general reception. I'm going to make a video on general receptions at some point, but probably when the game releases on, or when there are even more of them. Just if I have a lot of spare time, I'll make like a 2-hour video discussing all of the general receptions. So yeah, there's the Pepper Tia, Yan, Xiao, so a lot of pages like that. Oh, she isn't actually in her ego format, she has pretty low HP. Well, that's a letdown. Okay, this is cool. Further, speed 3. Nature on the Dragon. If the emotion level is still higher than the scene manifest ego. Well, I guess I was wrong. What is this? What is this? The manifest ego is enhanced if the character's emotion level is 4 or higher than the scene. What is this? Wait. I guess it is displayed here because we have no pages like this and it bugs out, I guess. Yeah, I guess it bugs out, right? So yeah, with that I think we're done. That was a very nice fight. They actually Xiao and Hogma have the exact same stance, and I am very happy to beat that fight. Actually, it took me a lot less time than I thought it would. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you around, and goodbye.